respect. Be intentional about time with your spouse and each child, okay? Lisa's already mentioned the fact that it was recommended to us very early on that we have a date night. And Saturday night was our date night, and until about the end of August, for a really, really, really long time, we had Saturday date night. But I also have time, we each have time with each of our special girls, okay? And for me, it's about setting aside agenda and being with my kids, being with my wife. And as a man, as a father, that has been a challenge, you know? I want to do things where I'm like accomplishing a project together or something like that. But what I've learned with my daughters, what I've learned with my wife is that, how many of you know what inductive charging is? You ever heard of that? Like for a phone, instead of having to plug it in, you can just set it on a charging pad. And this magic power transfer happens. Well, what I learned is that that same thing happens between me and my girls, especially when I'm plugged in to the Lord. I get my batteries charged there, but when I'm just hanging out with my girls and being, especially if we're just watching a movie or a TV show or something like that, you can almost feel there's a power transfer that's going on. For Carly, our daughter with special needs, she can be all wound up, and I can kind of bring her in. It doesn't work all the time, but you can just kind of feel her go, and her power reserves start to go up. But that also happens with my older daughters. Not as much, we don't like cuddle on the couch like we used to, and with my wife, okay? But as long as I have an agenda going on in my head about things I want to do, it basically, it's a recipe for disaster. And Carly knows it, and she starts pushing my buttons. And then I start to get more upset because of my agenda, and it just spins off the rails. And this has happened in the last couple of weeks. So, but when I can set aside the agenda and just have some time, prioritize that intentional time.